Hello, this is Charlie. How y'all doing this week? This week has been an awesome week. I'm learning to hold my vibration high and realizing that I'm being able to see more clearly for myself from my experience of why everything has happened in my life. It's becoming more and more clear all the time. And I'm so honored to be able to be here and express whatever messages that want to come through the universe. They are encouraging me to be more, for y'all to understand my story a little better. And I guess as time goes on, and it will come out more and more of my story. I mean, there's so much. We all have a story, though. It's not like I'm any special to anybody else. We all have a story, and we truly realize that our story is just helping us understand who our soul truly is. And you're never doing anything wrong. You're just figuring it out. It's all a journey. It's a beautiful journey, but it's about us taking responsibility for our journey. It's time. It's time for every one of us to understand that nobody's ever done anything to you. Nobody's trying to punish you for anything. You're experiencing things in your life to truly understand who you truly are and to step into your genuine power as that individual and being that true individual that you truly are. And not be so hard on yourself when you realize this, because, fuck, nobody shared this information with ever, at least with me. I mean, maybe some people are lucky enough or were born in the understanding of who they are. And I think that's very rare if there is. I'm not ever going to say that there's not, because the more I connect with the universe, the more I truly understand there's nothing that's impossible. It's just our perception of what we are feeling. And remember, it's still your unique perception. Anyways, let's see what's going to happen this week. Got a feeling that the Arcturians are going to come through. Eric may ask some questions at the end. It's all good. Remember, anything that's shared with you on this channel, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. But also, if it sparks something in you, ask yourself what that's about. Because it's all about figuring it out for yourself. It's not about hearing what I say and believing every damn thing I say. It's about looking within and finding what's right for you. But anyways, I love y'all and appreciate y'all. And I truly am honored to be here to share any kind of messages, and hopefully it inspire you to find out who you truly are. Nothing but love and compassion for each one of you. We are the Arcturians, and we are here to express our gratitude and appreciation for each one of you being here for this journey. And we have such love and compassion for each and every one of you. And we want to play today. In other words, let's try to pick better words. We are going to be lighthearted about things and realizing that nothing's really this serious. It's just we believe it is. So today we're going to talk about emotions, your true emotions that you feel in your body, your physical body. When you truly understand, your physical body is a receiver of your higher self. And your higher self communicates through your body through emotions, the feelings that your body feels. And the more happy the emotions are, the more exhilarating the emotions are, the more you're contacted with your higher self, and the more lower vibrations that you have. And what I mean by lower vibrations is like anger, resentment, judgment, comparing yourself, anything that's egotistical. And there's nothing wrong with your ego, except your ego is programmed to a lower frequency of duality, of understanding that it has to compete with everything but itself, because it believes that everything is more important than its true self. So it tries to protect you. It believes it's protecting you, but you have no reason to protect yourself, because anything that happens to your physical body, you have invited it in. Your higher selves have brought it into you to help you understand your soul and your soul's mission. And your soul's mission, isn't that an interesting question? But we'll get back to that. That's another story. When you truly understand how your emotions are affecting you, then you're truly starting to understand how your higher self is looking at any situation that you're in. You take a situation to where we'll use you as a child, as a small human, learning through whatever experience is appropriate for you. But most of the time we learn through our parents. And when we're realizing we're learning this information through them, and we have such love and compassion for all parents. So we're never passing judgment when we share information. We're just using this as a story to help you connect, to understand your emotions. Because when your parents were sharing, like, don't do that, don't do this, that was what's right for them. That's why a lot of times we love to use the hot burner. When your parents says, don't touch the hot burner. And your small human self says, but it's a pretty orange light. I want to touch that light. Because if it's a button, I want to see what it does. If it's a light, I want to touch it and see what it feels like. Well, as your parents are saying, don't touch that, for them, it was right for not touching it. So, as you get a little older and you finally learn how to turn on the burner, nobody's around, so you sneak in the kitchen, pop the burner on. At least that's what Charlie did, pop the burner on, wait till it got nice and bright and orange. And then he said, looked around, it was there, he said, ow! And then you realize, maybe that perception my parents had was a pretty good idea, because that burner's hot. And my physical body allowed me to feel that. And then I felt that emotion go up my arm. We think it's the burning, but it's actually the burning emotion going up your arm. And it's that quick to where it's like, ow, ow, oh, okay, I don't want to do that no more, because I experienced that. But that emotion of that heat and that situation helped you understand. But if you were paying attention to your higher self would be saying, why are you sneaking? Why are you going, why don't you do this? But at the same time, your higher self's like, go for it. Go for it. Because your higher self truly understands what that experience is going to bring to you. You're going to realize, I don't want to touch that burner, but I'm so appreciative about touching that burner. Now I'm so appreciative about how the heat works through the pot to cook my food. So we can run with that, and the more you learn to appreciate, it's fun to like, oh, well, that hot burner is now appreciate the fact that it heats up the pan. Now I appreciate the fact that it heats up the pan. Now I appreciate the fact that that pan cooks my food. Now I appreciate the fact that my mother's in there, or my father, or I am, or whoever is in there cooking that food. And then when the food comes to the table, I appreciate the food. I appreciate who cooked that food. I appreciate who brought that food, because of its vegetables. Somebody had to grow it. Somebody had to pick it. Somebody had to get it to market. Somebody had to put it on the shelves. So when you realize how it could all start with just touching our hands on the burner, and then we can run out to that. So our emotions are our friends. Our emotions are our friends. And when we truly understand how much our body talks through us, there's all kinds of sensation, but our emotions are what we're going to focus on today. Because when we realize these negative emotions that we believe, where somebody's doing this to us or doing that to us, are helping us understand about ourselves. Because you may be thinking that somebody is doing something to you, but you don't realize how that is affecting them. We're going to use a instance in when we realize, we're going to just say this at first. We're never trying to take away from your death process when you realize you're not dying, you're just trading it in. But anyways, this story has to do with, let's say you're driving down a road and it's dark, you can't see, it's dark and it's rainy, a little drizzly. This person just walks out in front of you, and then you run them over. You either injure them severely, or you cancel their life out. You croak them out and realize, and then their family thinks all these negative thoughts about that perspective, about, oh, they took this away from me, they took that away from me, instead of saying, what is this feeling that I'm feeling through my body right now, helping me understand? And then the more instead of saying this is being done to me, and saying, okay, what is these feelings of loss truly helping me understand? Maybe I haven't lost anything. Maybe I'm reconnected, because I believe I've lost something, I'm reconnecting with who I am on the inside. And that's a beautiful experience. And then the more you connect with the inside, then all of a sudden you understand, you're having compassion for yourself. And then all of a sudden you're wondering, the person that run my loved one over, oh my gosh, I wonder how they're feeling about this. Do you think they're feeling good because they either hurt someone or they took their life? Not realizing that they're connecting with their inner self to find out what all this is about. But a lot of times they do this through grief of harming another one. They feel this emotion that comes across their physical body. And when they feel that physical emotion come across their body, it's a way of your body triggering you to look inside. Not why it happened, what is it bringing to me? Now, you may have to go over if you're the person that's run over, you may have to go over that feeling of being run over. But then you realize, oh my gosh, reflecting, was I truly run over? Yes, my physical body felt run over, but it is bringing such a light to me, to where, oh my gosh, if I wouldn't have had this time of recuperating, or let's say you're the family member that lost a person, if they didn't have that time of grief, and a lot of that time of grief, they believe they want others around, but then there's a certain time in that grief period where they push everything away and they just want to be by themselves, because they don't understand. They're looking within. They want to have the higher understanding. They want something to come down and explain to them what they're feeling, instead of them taking responsibility and feeling it themselves. And then they'll realize, no, nothing's ever gone. Sometimes it's universe, God, universe, whatever word you want to use, will tear everything around you. Not because you're bad, not because you're doing something wrong, because the universe and your physical body wants you to truly understand how bright your light is and how you, as that individual spark, is controlling your reality. You create everything. That's how powerful you are. We can sit here as we come in as a collective, we come in with such love and compassion for each and every one of you because every spark matters. You have to figure out where your spark lies, and it lies here. But take your power back and step into your light. And when you do, I promise you, the magic that will start. Because once you have this little bit of understanding, you won't want to look back. Yes, it may be uncomfortable at first, because it has to be in this duality. It has to be, because how in this duality you seem to remember as a consciousness is through pain, through disappointment. It doesn't have to be that way. But that's the only way it seems to want to wake you up to who you are. When you're going to say, I'm tired. I'm tired. One of the things that Charlie, if he'll share his story and really share it with you, one thought that changed his life, one fucking thought, and we want that power to come through. I am going to be happy just to be happy. And we allowed him to say that because we wanted him to say that. And that power lies within you. But it's up to you as that individual spark to feel that power and take it. But feel it through your body. Your body is so amazing. So amazing. We have such love and compassion for each and every one of you. We want the best for each and every one of you. But you have to acknowledge that you're worthy and deserving of it. And put that true intention out every day to connect with yourself. And remember, it's a process. Nobody has taught you the process. And when you realize the process is your own individual process, it's not a one size fits all anymore. Will never be anymore. It's not appropriate. One size fits all takes away from you as your unique self. Be that unique self. I promise you, it's worth the effort. We have such love and compassion for each and every one of you. We want you to feel this message, not just hear the words, feel them, because it's magic. It's magic. We have such love and compassion. Now, Eric, if you have any questions, we're open to questions.
Yeah, you say to take back your power and stand in your light. What does that mean? How does one do that?
First of all, remember it's an individual. It's individual. But one of the things that we've encouraged is being in nature, meditating, especially meditating. But most of all, start finding joy in everything that you do. If it's a chore and it feels like a chore to your physical body, it's not right for you. But also that may intend for you to stand out where maybe the people that you thought mattered that much. Because when you truly understand that everybody's on their unique journey, And if it's about pleasing the outside, then you can't find it on the inside, because your true power is on the inside. But you have to connect with it. But most of all, before you meditate, before you go have fun, ask your higher power. Put that intention out. I intend to connect to my higher power. And mean it. And really mean it. Feel it. We talked about feeling it. Feel it in your body, because your higher power will let you know that you connected with them, because your higher power is just waiting for you to ask. Waiting for you to ask. Your angels are waiting for you to ask for guidance. Your spiritual guides are asking, they're waiting. They put all kind of obstacles in your way that you believe are obstacles for you to ask. But you truly have to ask. And as you ask, you will be led into your higher power by the way it feels in your physical body. Another question? Or do you need more on that?
No. What does it mean to stand in your power, though? What is power?
True power. That's a good question. It's more of a feeling that actually, we just use the word because I guess that's the best word that Charlie can find. Because when you really want to understand, I would like to say step into your sunshine. Because when you realize that your power is within, and when you truly step into it, you radiate on the outside. It's not really a thing, it's a feeling. And how you know that you're in your power, you feel fucking awesome. You feel like I am so ready for the next, but I'm so happy being right here. But I'm so open for more, but I'm satisfied being right here. Right here, because right here is where it's at. And the more you put that intention to feel your higher power, you feel your power. It's a feeling, and you'll know by how it feels. And the more you step into your sunshine, the more fucking awesome you feel. But it's a feeling. It's a feeling. Any more questions?
Yes. Right now, there are lots of energies coming into the earth right now. How can we be more open to receive them?
We're going to start in the morning when you get up, as we encourage you to meditate. But after your meditation, before meditation, when you wake up, ask the universe, ask your higher self to help you absorb the higher powers coming in, because such energy is coming in right now. Oh, the human collective is being exposed to so much beautiful energy that you have not experienced in this physical realm as this third dimensional individual or spark. And by this energy that's coming in, and by embracing this energy, asking your higher self to help you absorb it. And because when you truly realize that you've been absorbing energy, that's part of how you've been manipulated. Is that you don't realize you've been giving your energy out, and that's how the 3D metric is staying, but the energy that's coming in now cannot keep that matrix together. That's why everything that's happening in your world, your politics, your world, it's not as bleak as you believe it is. It's just part of the change. It's just part of the change. But how you feel anything, keep talking about feelings, because this is what today is about, understanding that your feelings matter. Don't suppress them. They're your guidance. They're your true guidance, but as your individual spark guidance. And then embrace that. But truly open yourself up to receive that energy. And as you connect with yourself, you may start eating different. You may start not wanting the same things that the same energy that you used to put in your body, because you're starting to realize that is low vibration. But you find out what is right for that individual spark. We are encourage you to find out what's right for you. We are here as encouragement, not to tell you how to be. I am not encouraged to tell you how to be. I'm encouraging you to connect with who you are and find out what is right for you as that individual spark. Because you are beautiful and you are worth the effort. And when you truly connect with that higher self, you're going to start seeing what's truly been going on and how manipulated you allowed yourself to truly be. And that's part of the beauty of it. You loved yourself enough to put yourself in duality. Now you're loving yourself to bring you back into your oneness. But you take it back. And when we use the word take it back, you never lost it. You just believed you did. But love yourself. Have compassion with yourself. And remember, this is a journey. You wouldn't want to go from a low vibration to a high vibration at once. One, your physical body couldn't handle it. Second of all, you would miss out on so many of the lessons that bring the blessings, and realize you're blessed the whole time by just being here. We have such love and compassion for each and every one of you. Any more questions?
That is all. Thank you so much.
We are honored to share these messages with you. We have nothing but love and compassion for each and every one of you. But remember to step into the unknown. Get out of your comfort zone. But do it through your guidance. Because once you start understanding that the more you explore the unknown, the more beauty within you can shine, and the more fun that you truly will have. We have nothing but love and compassion